Welcome back to my channel. I'm Gina of Gina Renee RN Budgets. I'm a zero-based budgeter who now uses the cashless envelope system to assist me on my journey to financial and debt freedom. If you're new here, I do a little bit of everything, but the premise of my channel is all different ways to save money in your everyday lifestyle, be that budgeting, be that cash stuffing, cashless stuffing, grocery hauls, meal planning, vlogging, some of everything. So if that's the kind of content that you're interested in, then by all means take a minute, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. All right. So if you checked out my last video, which I'll link in the iCards, I am a digital planner person for my personal planner. But for budgeting, I'm very much so a pen and paper girl. I've tried both. This is just what I prefer. And I definitely prefer the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook. What we're going to do for today, I'm going to close out my November Paycheck 1. I'm going to budget my November Paycheck 2. I don't do a monthly closeout, like say for the month of November, because I get paid bi-weekly. So a lot of times my paychecks carry over into the next month, which is the case with my second November paycheck. So let's flip open. Let me move my little Nomi. He's so cutesy, but he's in the way too. All right, so let me move my calculator, my gorgeous bling pen from none other than who? Our girl, Erica. But Mona bought it for me. Thank you, Mona Boo. All right, so let's see what we got going on. All right, so my last payday was November 14th, and I just had some subscriptions due, my AT&T bill, which I moved that forward to the 29th. I did pay Affirm. I paid 2 Affirms off. I paid, this is a Mixler, that's my husband's, and our car wash subscription. I paid a credit card bill. All right, so we're good in terms of November paycheck 2. We can flip over to, let's see, we're going from the 14th in our expense tracker. So we're about right in here. Yeah, right in here, because my paycheck deposits like the afternoon before payday. So I have been tracking my expenses. Anything in pink is either a fixed expense, it's either income or subscriptions, because those are things I pay all the time and they're the same amount. Anything in green is any kind of cash flow. All right. I've been doing something different. I've been doing a cashless system, which I have a second checking account that I just transfer my cash for my variable expenses into that account and spend from there. All right. So if I need to spend, like if I need cash for something, then I usually highlight it in green if that's where I'm accounting it from. But I'm going to show you starting this next paycheck, I'm going to separate the two. All right. So we're all the way here. Give me my thing because I don't want to show my deposit. I hope you can't see it. So we're right up to here, and then this will be payday. So as you can see, it's only a whopping 16 cents. This is my bill account, a whopping 16 cents. So that means I covered all my bills and everything else. All right. This I need to fix because I went to McDonald's and I spent 11 something because I wanted a McRib. Yes, I did. And who gonna check me? All right. So this is food, and it was, I want to say 11 something, but I'm not going to fill that in. All right. So my operating account or my bill account has 16 cents. And my cash spending account, this up here was $24.50. All right. Has like $13, but I'm on my phone, so I can't check it. All right. So let's go to our paycheck budget. All right. Here we are. I'm going to flip this like this just to make it easier. And I'm going to reference my stuff. So this is for 11/28/24, and we're going to cover all the way through December 11th. So that's what I'm talking about with my paychecks, how they go in over into the next month. So my full-time job, I get paid more than this, but after I subtract tithes, 401k, all that extra stuff, I do put a portion of my money straight into my personal savings account. So what I budget for is $2,700. Then my son lives with us, and he'll get paid on the 5th, which is within this pay period, and he'll give me $200. All right. Miscellaneous, I don't anticipate having anything. I will be getting a YouTube check, but that'll be into December's budget. All right. So we're looking at $2,900 is what we're budgeting. All right. So the first thing I have to pay is my mortgage car note insurance, and it's due the day I get paid, and I pay $980. That's half of it. Okay. I pay it every 2 weeks. My daughter, I help her, and I give her $200 for now every time I get paid. Then my subscriptions, I have a total of $190 in subscriptions due within this pay period. The top of my month is usually pretty heavy, but I got to do something about those subscriptions. Okay, so I told you I moved my AT&T bill because I had a whole lot going on to the 29th, and it's $395 because I messed up with my auto pay and I was getting a discount per line. So I'm back to that with the next one. All right. And then we talked about me gifting myself $100 Amazon card every time I get paid for putting myself first for working. But this time it's $150. But that's because I have two things on there for my daughter. I will be getting my hair done, and I'm not going to make that like a sinking fund or a variable expense because this is a bill. We're doing it. Okay. So every 2 weeks it's getting done. All right. So that is the 30th, and it'll cost roughly $100, maybe not quite. I had to borrow money from my dad, and I'm going to pay him back $300. Then I have my Quicksilver minimum payment due. I got two different Quicksilver accounts. It's due on 12/8, and I pay $50. That's not the minimum payment though. It's a little less than that. And then my Capital One Platinum, I'm gonna pay on the 9th another $50. All right, so let's see what we got here. 980, 2415, and we subtract that from 2,900, leaves us with 485. Not much, is it? All right. So for my variable expenses, I'm going to write food, but I'm not budgeting any food because we do not need anything at all. I need to just shop from my pantry for probably the whole month of December. But home, we'll need some stuff, so I'm giving myself $100. And then spending is $250, but that's for me and my husband together. All right, so we got 100 plus 250. I ain't need no calculator. That's 350 from the 485 that was left. That leaves us with 135. All right, so then we move up here to sinking funds, which I don't have any really, but I have a special account. We'll talk about what that is. Then I want to take a little bit of a buffer. I usually use the buffer just to even out the amounts. And then I want to put something into our joint savings and some whatever is left in my personal savings, or I'll split them in half or whatever. So this special account definitely is getting $50 a pay period. All right, so let's see. We got 135 minus 50 leaves us with 85. So I'm going to just keep $5 for a buffer. All right, minus 5 leaves us with 80. So I'll put 40 and 40 here. So let's double check that. 50 plus 5. All right, that's 135, which brings us to a zero-based budget. Now, however, if I have some other money come in, I want to pay off another Affirm account, and it's $115. All right, so I'm going to put that here, but keep in mind, ain't no money for it. So when I come back and do the actual, we'll see if I was able to figure it out. All right, and that's my zero-based budget. When I get paid, I will pay. The subscriptions are on auto pay. I Zelle this. I'll pay that. Of course, this on my debit card. This will be CashApp. I'll Zelle this, and then this is going to be my debit card. This is also going to be my debit card, and this too is going to come out of my operating account. All right. This I'm going to transfer $350 to my spending account. All right, to account for this. Over here, these are all going to be transfers to their specific account, and that's all in Capital One. All right, and then we'll see if I'm able to cover this. All right, so I don't utilize this page at all because I don't take out any cash. All right, so the next video that you see will either be me doing a weekly check-in, or probably the next one will be my December budget. Just a sneak peek. I'm set up, but we're going to talk about it in my next video. So if you have not already subscribed, please do so. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And as always, I wish you guys what? Peace, love, and prosperity. Bye, y'all.
How are you? I'm fine.